We have a program in SMS called automatic overrides. Automatic overrides are events that happen during a time schedule, such as opening a front lobby door during a schedule of 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. To activate an automatic override, you'd start the software, find the door that you want to activate. I'm going to use my training room door here. And under that training room door, I'll see this automatic override to unlock the reader indefinitely. If I open this up, by default, this is waiting here for us with a time zone of never. If I want this door to open during a time schedule, I need to create the schedule that I want the door to unlock during. So to do that, I'm going to close out of automatic overrides and open System Manager. System Manager is where we program the system. In System Manager, one of the items that we program will be time zones. I'm going to focus my windows here on time zones, and I'm going to create a new time zone. And this time zone that I'm going to create is going to be to unlock a training room door, let's say from 9 o'clock a.m. till 5 o'clock p.m. Monday through Friday. Now, I'm going to apply this to a door unlock for my door unlock schedule. So I'm just going to put that in my title here so I know what this time zone is being used for. Now this calendar managed, we're going to talk about that in a second. I'm going to hit save and close. This is my time zone here. This is just a label. We could call this anything we want. We want to make sure we're descriptive. But down here, this is where we actually associate the actual intervals for this. This time zone is going to start at 9 and end at 5, Monday through Friday. Not on Saturdays, Sundays, or if today is a day that we note as a holiday on, like, let's say Labor Day, I don't want my front lobby doors to be wide open, or in this case, I don't want my training room door to be wide open. So we're saying unlock the door 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, but not on Saturdays, Sundays, or holidays. There's my time zone. Now, here's the time zone that we have created here. If I wanted to now associate this to the training room door, I would open up the automatic override software and I can associate this time zone to the automatic override to unlock the training room door from 9 to 5. Before we do that, there's some other features here in the time zone that I want you to notice. This is a standard interval. Now, let's just say we have an instance where maybe Thursday night we want the training room door to be unlocked from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. for some special event that we're going to have. Well, right now this time zone is just from 9 to 5. So if we wanted the door on Thursday night to also be unlocked from 8 to 10, I would need to create another interval here. So I hit the plus. I would create another interval that would be from 8 p.m., let's just say, to 11 p.m. on Thursday. So done. So now I added another interval to this. This time zone would have been applied to the training room door. So now the training room door will be unlocked 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, and on Thursday night the door will also be unlocked from 8 to 10. But this is a weekly event. The interval that we just programmed is per week. That means that every Thursday the door is going to be unlocked from 8 to 11. Now if that was your goal, that's perfect. But what if you only wanted this door to be unlocked on one Thursday, the Thursday coming up? If you did it this way, you'd basically have a week. So on Thursday night the door will be open from 8 to 11, and then sometime before the next Thursday you'd have to come back in here and maybe remove this interval, or else the next Thursday the door will continue to be unlocked. Well, we have a better way, of course, to do that. If I click on this time zone here, I can make this a calendar managed interval. I'm going to save it. Now we've just changed this so that we can see it in a calendar. So this is the week right here. So let's say on Thursday, August 24th, we want the door to be open from 8 to 11. Right now we can see that the door is open 9 to 5. I can add a new interval to this. I'm going to right click and I'm going to add a new event. So on the 24th we want the door to also be open. Let me focus here. from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock. Now I'm going to give this a subject. Maybe this is a training room evening meeting. And location, we'll say it's going to be training room 1. Now, you have a spot here to put in notes, so you can put in whatever time whatever notes you want here. This is a late meeting scheduled by, and whatever information you want to put in here. The more information you fill in here, the more you're going to see actually on the screen here. When I hit OK, I just added a new interval to this time zone just for this date. So now, Thursday, August 24th, this door will be open from 8 to 11 p.m. We don't need to go back in here and delete anything. It's only going to happen on this one day. Now, that's great when you have an event that's only going to happen on one day. But what if you wanted to do something like maybe in the training room, right, which right now is scheduled 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. Maybe for the whole month of September, we're going to have an early meeting in the training room where we want the training room doors to also be unlocked from, let's say, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. We can create, so I'm going to click on, let's say, September 1st here. Now, I'm just looking at the one day here, just so you know. We can right-click here, and if I click on Go to Date, we can change the view here from a day view to a month view to a week view, where I can see what the time zone is going to do for the whole month if I wanted to. I'm going to go back in, and let's go back to just I'll go back to that week view. So let's just say, actually I'm going to click on the day here, September 1st. I'm going to create a new event, but this event is going to now be a reoccurring event. I'm going to make a reoccurring event that's going to start at 6 o'clock a.m. Now, I'm just going to set it as a 1-hour event, so when I click here, the software will automatically fill that in because the duration was already set to an hour. Now, this could be a daily event that's going to just happen, maybe every day or maybe every third day we want this to happen. I could say this is an event that's going to happen every weekday. We can make this a weekly event that's going to happen, every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I could say let's do it every third week, every second week on these dates. We can make it a monthly event that's going to happen on the 14th of every second month, right? Or we can say we want this event to happen on the second Tuesday of every fourth month, right? Just making this up. But this is an extremely customizable calendar. We can make this a yearly event that's going to happen on, July 15th every year, or on the second Wednesday of September. So completely customizable. When do you want these events to happen? Now, I'm going to say that I want this event to happen for the whole month of August. So I'm going to do this weekly. And I'm going to create these events to happen every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. This will start on the 1st, and I'm going to end it on the 30th. Hit OK. Again, we're going to give this a subject and a location. So maybe this is our training, early meeting. And location, training room 1. Now, you can see this blue color that we have here. I could change that if I wanted to see different colors on the screen here. And, again, you're going to put in here, early, morning, meeting, whatever information you want to have in here. So now we just created another event that now happens earlier. If we click on any of these days in September, or maybe we go back to, let's go back to a week view here. So now I can see this whole week, the 11th through the 15th. So we can create daily events. We can create weekly events. Right now, this door, so we're saying the training room door is going to be unlocked 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, as well as 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. On each one of these days. But maybe we know ahead of time, look, on September 14th, we're not going to be having this early meeting. We can go right into here, right into the time zone, and we can delete this one occurrence of this event. I could delete the whole series of events if I wanted to, but I'm just going to delete this occurrence. So now on Thursday, September 14th, the door won't be unlocked. What's great about this is we can do this, we can really narrow down just to the day. If somebody was to say, look, on Wednesday the 13th, we need the door to be open till 6 o'clock. We can just edit that and make it another hour. So very easy to customize these things. We're closing early on September 12th. Well, now the door is only going to be open till 3 o'clock. Extremely customizable, very easy to use. And now what we would need to do, right, we just created the time zone. So now in automatic overrides, I'll find my training room door, the unlock reader indefinitely, and I can associate my time zone. There's my training room time zone that we just created. Associate to the door. So now this training room door will be unlocked 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. The month of September, it will also be unlocked during that early meeting, and then those adjusted times that we selected. Now, we could also make these automatic overrides credential enabled. Credential enabled, another name for that is first person in. If my door is credential enabled and we have it on a time zone from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, the door will not unlock until somebody swipes and gets a valid access during the schedule at this door. So if nobody was to go into the training room till 10 o'clock, the door won't be unlocked when nobody's in there. We can also attach a pair of suspend and restore manual overrides to this. Now, in the manual overrides, we saw in one of these different videos here that there were 4 manual overrides for every single door in your system. What we just did is under the reader view, if I click on my training room, I just told the software to create 2 more. What these are going to do is suspend or restore the automatic override. If we have the training room door in an automatic override 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, but now we want to leave for lunch, we want to end the class early, whatever it is we want to do, we don't want the door in its automatic override anymore. We can suspend the automatic override. So if I click on the suspend and execute the task, this door is now secured. People still can use their cards for access, but the door is out of its automatic override. If we did just leave the training room to go to lunch and now we're coming back again, we can restore the automatic override. Now, this door is back in its schedule. It's back open till 5 o'clock. We can do this in the software through here, through this manual overrides program, where we can do it here, suspend and restore. We can also do this using using a push button or a key switch. We can give a teacher, let's say, a key switch under a desk or a push button in the office. When the teacher comes in, the door is open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. Maybe we make that credential enabled so the door won't open if the teacher doesn't come in that day. But now during the class, the teacher needs to leave the classroom. They can hit a button that will then suspend the automatic override. So we associate a piece of hardware to the suspend. We can have another piece of hardware, another push button, or again, this could be a turn of a key switch where we say, when this key gets a contact active, let's restore the automatic override. Let's put the door back into its schedule. So automatic overrides allow us to execute tasks during a schedule. These manual overrides allow us to take the doors out of their schedule if we need to use them. And we associate the time zones with the automatic overrides, and those time zones were created in the System Manager under our time zone option here. Those time zones can be standard interval time zones, or like you just saw, we now have the new calendar managed.